Touchless students, today in this class we are going to discuss about class 7 geography, chapter number 1, environment, part 2. So in the last class we learned about what is meant by environment and what are the topics that we are going to learn in this chapter. So today in this class we are going to learn about the second topic, that is natural environment. So first thing is we need to know what is meant by natural environment. So natural environment means anything surrounds any living organism, or we can say anything that surround us which are not made by human being. So anything that surround us which are not made by human being, so all these are included in natural environment. So natural environment includes both biotic and abiotic elements. So biotic means living organisms and abiotic means non-living organisms which are included in the natural environment. So if you look at the image here, this is natural environment. So here there is no human inclusion in this particular environment. There is no road, there is no human settlement, there is no agricultural land. So this is the this particular picture shows the natural environment. So natural environment, it includes both living and non-living things. So living things such as trees, acorns, squirrels, fox, oils. So all the plants and animals are included in natural environment. And non-living or abiotic, it includes soils, air, rocks, sunlight and water. All these are included in natural environment, which are part of abiotic natural environment. So natural environment consists of both biotic, that means living organisms, and abiotic, that means non-living organisms. So in this particular picture we learned about the meaning of natural environment. Natural environment, anything that surround us which are not made by human being. So these are included or called as natural environment. So natural environment included both biotic and abiotic organisms. These are included in natural environment. So we learned about some of the examples of living biotic organisms and abiotic organisms in this particular picture. So natural environment is classified into various domains or spheres, or we can say different subdivisions. So natural environment, so these are the some divisions of natural environment, that is called domains of natural environments or the spheres of natural environment. So there are, here we have 4 spheres: lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Atmosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere and lithosphere. So this is also biosphere. So natural environment is classified or grouped into 4 main domains or spheres or subdivisions. They are lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. So these are the 4 domains or the spheres of natural environment. So in this class we are learning about the natural environment. Since we are learning about natural environment, we are going to discuss or emphasize more on the spheres of environment. So first one is lithosphere. So lithos, the term lithosphere, lithos is derived from Greek word lithos, which means in English rock. So lithos is derived from Greek word which means rock in English. So Lithosphere, it includes solid, crust or hard top layer of our earth. So these are the layers of our earth. So topmost, these are the solid crust. This one is solid crust or hard top layer of our earth is called topmost layer. It is called, this is solid, this is hard top layer of our earth or topmost layer. This is called lithosphere. So this particular lithosphere is made up of rocks, different types of rocks. We have metamorphic, sedimentary, and igneous. So these particular rocks, lithosphere is made up of different types of rocks and minerals. So minerals generally are the natural occurring inorganic substances. So we have metallic and non-metallic minerals covered. So this particular lithosphere is made up of or consist of rocks and minerals, and on top of that, this particular lithosphere, it is covered by a thin layer of soil. So on soil we are cultivating the crops. So we have again different types of soil. So this is lithosphere, topmost layer of our earth. So here we learned about the origin of lithosphere and what is meant by lithosphere, and the what is lithosphere made up of. Again, lithosphere, the third topic is, so the lithosphere is an irregular or not a uniform surface. So lithosphere, topmost layer of our earth's surface, is not a uniform one. It is an irregular surface. Why this particular topmost layer of our earth is irregular means we have different types of landforms such as valley, mountains, plains, island, desert, plateaus, coastal areas. Because of these different physical features or the physiographic divisions or the physiographic or the landforms, because of that the lithosphere is a irregular surface. Why means because of these different landforms. So these because of these different landforms, the lithosphere is totally irregular in irregular in shape or surface one. This domain provides, so on lithosphere it provides us forest. So on the lithosphere we have forest, we have grassland. So here we have forest. This is on the lithosphere, on the surface of earth. This is again a grassland. So grassland are mostly used for grazing the animals. So here we have herds of sheep. So these sheep are eating the grasses. So that is called grazing. So grasses are mostly used for grazing the animals or livestock. So this particular lithosphere is land is used for the cultivation of crops like rice, wheat, barley, and on lithosphere we are making or we are building our houses. That is called human settlement. So again, it is also a source of mineral wealth. So suppose right now you are living in your own home. So if we talk about your home is a concrete structure that is made up of cement, and so cement and that particular cement is made up of minerals, gypsum mineral. That particular mineral is a non-metallic one, and you have window panels, you have doors. All these are made by different metallic minerals. It may be aluminum, it may be irons. So lithosphere is source of mineral wealth of a particular nation or a country. So minerals are the natural occurring substances which are inorganic in nature, such as it has two types, metallic and non-metallic. So we have different metals and non-metals, like chalk is a non-metal one. So the second sphere or the domain of the natural environment that we are going to learn here is hydrosphere. So again, the hydrosphere, the term is derived from a Greek word, hydrosphere, hydro meaning water. So first one is the origin of hydrosphere. The term hydrosphere is derived from Greek word hydro, which means water in Greek. So hydrosphere is the domain of water. So hydrosphere is the domain of water. So domain of water means on this over on the lithosphere we have different forms of water, different types of water bodies. Because of that, all these water body belongs to hydrosphere. That is called hydrosphere is the domain of water. Water in the different form or water different water bodies. Because of that, hydrosphere is the domain of water. So it it consists of various sources of water and different types of water bodies. So water bodies, so on the lithosphere we have different types of water bodies, water in the different form. Hydrospheres water domains such as subdivisions, such as water in the form of rivers, in the form of lake, water in the form of sea and ocean. So all these um, all these are collectively called hydrosphere. So hydrosphere, so water is very essential. So essential means very important for all the living organisms, living things. So these are the different water bodies or water in the different forms. Water in the form of lake, in the form of stream, small rivers, in the form of ocean, pond, and rivers. So these are the different domains of hydrosphere, and all these are called water bodies, water in the different forms. And lastly, it is very essential for all the living organisms. So living organisms such as birds, they need to drink water for the growth of plants, for the growth of crops in the field, for all the animals, even microorganisms. We human beings are using water in our everyday life from morning till bed. So that means water is very important for all the living organism. Water is the source of life. Water is a life-giving resources. So that means water is essential, means important for all the living organisms on this planet. The third sphere or the domain that we are going to learn in this class is about the atmosphere. So again, the term atmosphere is derived or originated from Greek word atmos. In Greek it is called atmos, which means vapor. So the atmosphere is a thin layer of air that surrounds our earth. So if we look at the picture here, so this is our earth, hydrosphere, lithosphere. So this is atmosphere. So here we have airs and vapors. So these are called this one atmosphere. So this is a thin layer. Atmosphere is a thin layer uh, of air that surround our earth. So atmosphere is surrounded our earth. It consists of, so this particular atmosphere consists of, this particular atmosphere is a thin layer, consists of different gases such as oxygen, carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, helium, such as these gases. All these gases are present in the atmosphere. Again, it also has a dust. It also contains water vapors. Right now, we have rainy season in India, Southeast Asian countries, because of atmosphere consists of water vapors. So atmosphere is consist of mainly different gases, dust particles, we can say thala, and water vapors, moistures, rains. All these are called water vapors. All the clouds are water vapors in the atmosphere. So the change in the atmosphere produce change in the weather and climate. So change in the atmosphere. So change in the atmosphere means amount of carbon dioxide, heat, amount of moisture. All these are the elements of atmosphere. So change in the atmosphere. So if we change in the temperature, change in the elements of atmosphere, weather, it will lead to change in the weather. So here we have we need to know the differences between weather and climate. So weather means day-to-day changes of a particular day-to-day changes in the atmosphere, day-to-day change in atmospheric condition. So atmospheric condition means sunlight, rainfalls, clouds. All these are included in atmospheric condition. So the atmospheric condition is temperature, rainfall, cloud formations. All these are atmospheric condition. So day-to-day change in atmospheric condition, that is called weather. And weather is a day-to-day change. But if we talk about climate, average weather condition of a particular place, average weather condition, that means more than 5 year condition of weather of a particular place, that is called climate. So weather is day-to-day change of a particular atmospheric condition of a particular place, but climate is a overall an average weather condition of a particular place. It may be 5 years weather condition, that may it may say climate of that particular place. So these are the some of the differences between climate and weather. So atmospheric condition, we need to know the temperature, uh, rainfall, cloud formation, amount of dust. All these constitute the atmospheric condition. So it protect. So this particular atmosphere, thin layer of our Earth, this surround us, that protect us from different rays, harmful rays. So if you talk about sun's rays, it has a different types of rays. So this particular atmosphere, especially we have a ozone layer here. This particular layer protects us harmful uh, harmful sun rays such as ultraviolet rays. It protects from this particular atmosphere, protects the harmful rays such as ultraviolet UV rays of sun that are not which will protect us from the solar radiation. So it UV ray is very harmful for us. It may cause skin cancers like that. So this particular layer protects these harmful rays, and this particular layer allows to penetrate only useful rays on our planet. So these are some of the advantages of our atmospheres. Atmosphere consists of the what is meant by weather and climate. So this is about the atmosphere. The last one is biosphere. So again, the biosphere is originated or derived from Greek word bios in Greek, that means life. So the living world is called biosphere. All the living organisms on this planet are called biosphere. So where there is a living organism on this planet, even in the oceans, even in the sea, on the land, inside the forest, forest itself is a it is included in the biosphere. So all the living things or organisms on this planet are called biosphere. So biosphere consists of both plants and animals. So biosphere included all the plants and animals. Together it makes biosphere. So it is a narrow zone of the earth where, so we already discussed, lithosphere, land, water and air interact one another, and it support the life systems on this planet. So suppose if you look at here, we have animals, birds here. Here we have different kind of fishes. Here we have different vegetations. So all these living organisms survived because of what? Land. Because of water. These animals are drinking water. They are breathing air. Again, they are using carbon dioxide. Again, they are using what? They are drinking water. They are living on land. They are survived inside the forest. They are drinking. Again, inside the sea, we have different kind of fishes. So all these fishes are living in the sea. So again, sea is on the lithosphere. they are breathing air, oxygen in the form of dissolved oxygen. So the interaction between hydrosphere, lithosphere and air that support the life system on this planet, lives on this planet. So lives means both animals and plants. Because of land, because of water, because of air, even we human beings are dependent on land, water and air. Right now we are breathing, we are eating food, we are living on land, we are drinking water. So this is the interaction of, because of what? Interaction of land, water and air, which support the life system or living system on this planet, living system, even when human being included on living organisms. So that is called biosphere. That is the importance of biosphere. Thank you.